Missing or just a runaway? It is a tough question for cops, but tonight meet a woman who at just 17 was kidnapped by a serial killer, raped and tortured for 26 hours. So why did police and her family think she was lying? Plus, with cell phones and ring cams, cops are scrutinized more than ever. So is there any defense for this?
Yeah.
If you're like me, it turns your stomach, but is this the whole picture? You may just change your tune. And ahoy, mateys, the Porch Pirates are out in force this week, hoping to add your Christmas packages to their booty. But little do they know, the sweet revenge of a glitter bomb and a viral heave-ho. That is tonight on Banfield. If you're like many, some well-deserved days off are just around the corner, with Christmas 8 days away. But if you are one of the 800,000 police officers across this country, Christmas Day, New Year's Day, and every other holiday is just another day at the office. Crime doesn't take a day off. And tonight, for our look at policing in America, we're lucky to be joined by 3 veteran officers of the hit show Live PD who have committed many a family holiday to the beat. Sheriff Mike Chitwood is with us from Volusia County, Florida. Andrea Zendejas, a.k.a. the Bun of Justice, joins us tonight as well. And Andrea has given many holiday hours to the city of El Paso while she was on the force. And finally, Chad Ayers is a former assistant leader with Greenville, South Carolina's SWAT team. So welcome to all of you. I want to take us right to Indiana to start the show off. It is a case that's sure to make a lot of people pretty angry, but it's also a lesson in perspective. And I want to make sure that our audience takes a good close look at this ring cam footage. It's an officer approaching a house with a barking dog on the porch, and you're going to see why so many people blew their stack when they saw the officer's actions. Take a look.
Yeah.
Well, that is pretty disturbing, without question, when you hear the dog yelping in pain. And as you can imagine, a lot of people were calling for this officer to be charged with animal cruelty. It got so bad, in fact, that the Terre Haute, Indiana Police Department had to release the following body cam video publicly to give a little bit more perspective to that very situation. Take a look.
Get away from me! Get away! Get away from me! Get away! Get away from me! Get away from me! These are not your dogs, are they? Okay. Yeah, I know they're pretty aggressive. So, all right, thank you, ma'am. Yeah, oh, you want to bite? You want to bite?
Okay, so a little bit different there, and I think it's important to know the reason the officers were called in the first place, because the owner's aggressive dogs, plural, had been menacing the neighborhood. So Sheriff Chitwood, it's really incredible, isn't it, when you see one small clip and how you can imagine it just sends people, you know, into the stratosphere of anger. But then when you see what the officers were dealing with, they'd been attacked a few times by these dogs, and it was the reason they were called out in the first place. Is this something that you are, dealing with a lot lately? Small clips, big reactions?
Yeah, Ashley, thank you for having me on tonight. And exactly, the media, we released the full body camera footage, and it's more easy or prevalent for them to release that 5-second little clip to get what they want out of the ratings and move on. When in reality, when you look at the big picture, you get to see exactly what happened. You understand why the officers reacted the way they did. Obviously, this police department is conducting an internal investigation. They'll check into policy violations. But I caution Americans, please, when you see that little clip, realize there's another 10 or 15 minutes that the media is not showing you. They're not showing you that for a reason.
Yeah. So, Andrea Zendejas, when you're on the beat, I'm sure you've come across the aggressive dog situation. There must be a protocol for it, because I sometimes wonder if, dogs protect owners' homes too. So what's the officer supposed to do?
Well, that's true. It really depends on the department's policy as well. I mean, of course, we're not there to really injure any animals or anything, but I know that it's happened, I'm sure. I personally never had any problems with animals for some reason, so I'm not.
Wow,
I don't have
lucky
much
you.
to say about that.
That's amazing. So, Chad, jump in there and tell me a little bit about it, because I do think that could be a real shock to officers. And, you're either going to use your foot or you got to use something else that could be more deadly.
You're absolutely right, Ashley. And many times going into the unknown, you don't know how these dogs are going to react. And I thought that, that officer used great restraint. He went to the house next door to try to see what was going on. But, he very well could have, articulated using, deadly force or using his firearm, to get that aggressive dog off of him. So like you just said, that short clip at the beginning that went out first, absolutely anyone's going to, get their stomach turning off of that. But when you see the big picture here, that's an aggressive dog trying to bite the officer, and I thought he did a great job.
Yeah, so it should be noted as you're watching this that the owners were not home at the time this happened, but when they did get home, they were cited with 6 counts related to the dogs being loose. And of course, if you have an aggressive dog, you can't have the dog loose. Again, the reason they were being called was because of aggressive dogs menacing the neighborhood. Okay, I'm going to move on. If you've never heard the name Kim Potter, chances are you know her name now. She is the former police officer from suburban Minneapolis who fatally shot a 20-year-old man last April when she pulled her gun instead of her taser. After Dante Wright died, Kim Potter was charged with manslaughter, and she's currently on trial. Here is some new body cam footage of Potter in the immediate aftermath of the shooting. Take a look.
I just shot him. Yes! I grabbed the wrong gun! I shot him! Oh my God! Oh my God! Are you okay? Just breathe. Just breathe. Just breathe. Just breathe. No, you're not.
So if you could hear the last thing, clearly Kim Potter very distraught. The last thing that was said was, "I'm going to go to prison." Sheriff Chitwood, that's something that the defense jumped on and said, that was your concern. You were upset, not because you shot somebody, but because you thought you were going to go to prison. I'm curious, excuse me, the prosecution, not the defense. But I'm curious about whether that matters after the fact, because the incident itself is in question, right? Not the actions after the incident. There's no consciousness of guilt or anything that they're, trying to assess here. It's not a whodunit, it's a why done it. So give me your thoughts on just that whole notion of Kim's reaction there.
I think her reaction is a true reaction. It's a regeste statement, to use the term that we use in court. An incident occurred, that's her feelings. She didn't do this to shoot that poor young man. She was trying to use the taser, and for whatever reason, she made a horrible decision. I question whether this belongs in criminal court. This is a civil lawsuit. There was a failure of training, failure of policy. She made a mistake. The city should be liable. That family is owed an incredible apology. They made a mistake, and she should no longer be a police officer. I'm not sure that going to criminal court. What happens during a pursuit, Ashley, when you don't follow the policy? Normally, the city pays a lot of money when a pursuit occurs and it violated policy, violated training, and somebody dies. I'm a little concerned at the avenue we're headed down here. She made a horrible, deadly mistake. That family needs to be whole. They need to be apologized to. But I don't think she went there that day to kill anybody.
So, Andrea, I want to get your feelings on this because I was astounded to learn that Kim Potter had been on the force for 26 years and had never once fired her taser or her gun in the line of duty. Does that sound normal from your experience when you were on the force with other officers?
Well, where I was at, it was a little different. The area we worked was a lot different. We dealt with a lot more serious things, a lot more often. So for someone like me, we would use our tasers pretty regular, unfortunately. But we also had training. We had a lot of training, and just like I believe is mentioned in the video, the dominant side is for the firearm, and then the non-dominant is for the taser, and that's how we were trained. And of course, you don't know what you're going to do in a situation like that, especially if you're not used to maybe using those tools. It's a very unfortunate situation.
I'm going to get Chad to jump in too on this because, Potter had just recently been trained on this new taser. But then there's also the notion the taser's about a little under a pound, and her service weapon is, I think, somewhere around 2 pounds or a little over 2 pounds. So, Chad, weigh in on this. I mean, there's a lot of heat. There's a lot of fog of war. There's a lot of stress and panic as the car is taking off and an officer is still inside, partially inside the car. But that kind of a mistake, I mean, a lot of critics are saying, are you kidding me? There's so much that's different. The taser's on the left side of the body, the service weapon's on the right side of the body. How do you make that mistake?
Ashley, I worked in a street crimes unit along with being on the SWAT team, and we were involved in situations, foot chases, car chases, struggles all the time. And what a lot of people don't understand is that tunnel vision and the stress. Everyone reacts differently to stress. And so when that heart's pumping 1,000 miles a minute, I do not see any type of intent whatsoever. Officer Potter, in the heat of the moment, in the battle, unfortunately grabbed her firearm instead of her taser. I promise you, when the prosecution is looking at, well, this weighs this much and this weighs that much, during a struggle, you're not thinking about, does this weigh the same as my taser or whatever. It was a horrific thing. And like Sheriff Chitwood said, it all goes back to training and repetitions and practicing on all your available weapons that you have on you.
All right, I'm going to move on to Baltimore now. Police there were called into the home of a woman who reported that a male relative was chasing her out of the house with a knife. I want you to take a look at the video. I do want to give this warning to some viewers, though, that you may find this disturbing, as some do. So take a peek.
Let's do one more option. Come on. County police!
All right, so as you watch, unfortunately what happens is that there is, and I think you're about to see it, hopefully. I hope we've got this part on tape, and you're supposed to hear it too, that somebody does come charging out of that door. Hold on a sec. There's the guy, you can see him. Let's put the sound up. Oh, I think that, I think their body cams went quiet here. So ultimately, here's what happened here. They announced themselves. They actually they follow him in. At one point, they use bean bags on him, right? That doesn't work. Then they use the taser. He never puts the knife down. This whole time that they're following him, he never puts this knife down. And ultimately, even after the bean bags and the taser, he lunges at them and they fatally shoot him. So Mike Chitwood, it's interesting. It's hard to hear on that tape, unfortunately. Sorry that it went silent, but that's sort of almost a masterclass, isn't it? Like all these different force escalations before fatal force. And is there really nothing you can do if the guy's got a knife and he's going to come at an officer? There's just no other option. You've used everything you got.
Ashley, I have to confess here, I have a very sympathetic heart to the Baltimore Police Department. I serve on a panel with the Baltimore Police Commissioner, Michael Harrison, who has put de-escalation, the sanctity of human life, less lethal at the forefront since he became the commissioner there. And those men and women acted exactly how we want them to act. They did everything humanly possible. And I think it's also important to note that he did kill one of the occupants of that house with that knife.
Yeah, we should note here that it's an awfully nice looking house. Unfortunately, what you don't see is in the garage, there was a dead body. It was the suspect's own mother. Cause of death, trauma to the head of the woman. We don't know if it was the mother that called the police. But what we can say is that the police body cams didn't catch any other female family member, or family member for that matter, on any of these body cam videos. So we are assuming that the dead person in the garage, sadly, was the mother who had called the police. But again, all we can say is what we saw on that body cam. But quite tragic for everybody involved. All right, there is an old saying in police work that nothing is routine on the beat. And case in point, officers assisting in the aftermath of a bad car accident. But all of a sudden, weapons are drawn and things go sideways real quick. This happened in Nashville. Take a look.
Whoa, is anybody in here? Is anybody in here? I got him. Hey, just leave that stuff in there, man. Just go ahead and go. Go ahead and go, man. Stop! 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 I know. Just stay down. Stay down. Oh my God. Oh. Stay down.
Okay, that video happened so quickly, that moment where the suspect gets shot. I want to actually slow it down for you and play it in slow-mo so that you get a better idea of what actually happened there. So it turns out that 20-year-old Rod Reed was told not to reach for anything in the car, and yet inexplicably he did. He was reaching for a gun that was sitting on the dashboard. So you could just see through. You could see him reaching for the dashboard, a gun, and that's when the bullets fly. And you probably think that 20-year-old Rod Reed is dead. He is not. He was shot in the leg, and he was transported to the hospital where his condition was stabilized. But, you know, again, Chad Ayers, that's the kind of thing where you think you're there helping, and suddenly it turns out to be a dangerous situation. How often does a vehicle rescue, a car accident rescue, end up being something like this?
Not very often at all. I mean, I think back on my career, but what you just said earlier, Ashley, about how something so routine on a daily basis can turn on a dime just that quickly. Here that officer is helping people in a car accident, sees a gun on the dashboard, tells the guy, hey, leave everything in there, or whether he saw it or not, he told him, hey, just leave it in there. And for some reason, this guy decides to reach for a firearm after he's wrecked the car. I can't imagine, but kudos to that officer for being situationally aware, picking up on it as quick as he could. I mean, this could have turned, a lot worse very quickly.
Okay, so Andrea, I'm going to ask you a question about this next story. It's really raising a lot of eyebrows. In Los Angeles, police got the call that a clearly disturbed man with a knife is slashing tires and he's threatening people. And then they have this big, long standoff. And then the man approaches the officers with that knife. Here's a look at the video, and then also a look at what happens next.
Mel, don't just drop it. Drop the knife.
Drop the knife! I'm gonna beanbag him if he walks any closer to me. Drop the knife.
Hold on.
Milton, drop it. Milton, we're here to help you. Cooperate with us. Drop it.
Okay, hold on.
Drop one more.
Hold on. Let my partner talk.
Hey, Milton, you're okay. Drop the knife. You're okay. You're okay. Listen to me. Milton, you're okay. Drop the knife.
Just tell him to drop
Throw the knife. Drop it.
It's underneath. It's right underneath.
Milton, drop the knife.
Milton! No.
Drop the knife. Drop the knife. Drop the knife.
Okay, look. God's on your side, man. Just put the knife down. Hey, put the knife down. Back up.
Okay, so Andres Zendejas, he would not do anything that he was being asked to do. Drop the knife, everything's going to be okay, God's on your side, everything. I have this question for you, though. It sounded very chaotic to me. There were a lot of officers there. Isn't it better just to have the one, like that one officer kept saying to the female officer, just hold on, stop, let the other guy talk. And the other guy, I think, was speaking in Armenian. Isn't it a better plan when you have somebody so disturbed, just have one person talking them off the ledge?
So generally you would want one person that has that established rapport with the person, and from what it sounded like, they were pretty familiar with him. They were calling him by his name, so maybe they, dealt with him on a daily basis, possibly. But yes, to kind of clear up that chaos, you definitely want the one person, whoever's connecting the best at the time, to try to maintain that communication with the gentleman.
Yeah, and unfortunately, it just didn't work. A lot of officers, everybody talking at once. And, this is the thing that people talk about. They say, get some mental health professionals, on board to take over and play lead in circumstances like this. I'm going to move on to Louisville now. We have seen it before. We've seen it on this show, and I know all three of you have seen it with your very own eyes. A domestic disturbance call turns so violent in the blink of an eye. Officers actually responded to the call of a woman who said that she wanted 27-year-old Ivan Foster out of that house. She also reported that he had a gun. And we're going to pick up the body cam footage where officers are encouraging Foster to pack up his things and leave. But I do want to warn you again, you may find this video disturbing.
Here you go. Nothing up here, man. Nothing.
Stop reaching.
Nothing. Stop reaching. I'll kill him. Put it down. Stop. Shoot him again.
So, Sheriff Chitwood, it's hard to see it, but, that guy, he was able to get off a shot first at the cops. And luckily, just out of complete happenstance, the bullet hit the cop's radio on his service belt. So the police officer wasn't hurt, but obviously they had to fatally shoot Foster. In a circumstance like this, are there any questions asked, Mike Chitwood, if a suspect fires a weapon directly at an officer first? Are there any questions asked about why the officers use fatal force after that?
Obviously, we asked a question, but it's an obvious answer. We have a right to defend our lives. And once you produce that firearm and you shoot at us, you can expect that we are going to return fire, and we're going to return fire in volume. Two of the deadliest things that we do, Ashley, and you know this, are car stops and domestic violence, because we walk in blind. We don't know what the occupant of that car is doing. Domestic violence, we don't know what this guy wants to do to get away. And obviously, here we see what had happened. Thank God those officers are spending Christmas with their family.
Well, and I'm here to say, Merry Christmas to you guys, and I hope you all three have a wonderful holiday with your families. You deserve to go home at nights as well. Even when you're off duty and you're doing another job, you still deserve to go home every night. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Ashley. Merry Christmas.
Thanks, Ashley.
Merry to all of you, and happy holidays. Okay, so I've got this story for you. A police officer who got into crime fighting in the most unbelievable way. So dramatic. She survived a serial killer. Lisa Noland was abducted when she was just 17, and she was raped for 26 hours, yet she got away. She even helped catch the killer. even though police and her own family did not believe her story. And she's live with us next. Welcome back to Banfield. Earlier this week, we brought you the story of two Long Island teenagers who ran away from home, and they spent 5 days missing in Manhattan before being found by their parents, safe. But it really got us to think about all the stories of kids who've gone missing for real, ending up in terrible danger, like Elizabeth Smart and J.C. Dugard and Lisa McVey. Lisa was just 17 years old in 1984 when she met evil face to face. She had just finished her shift at the donut shop and was riding her bike home when that guy, Bobby Joe Long, grabbed her, forced her into his vehicle. He was a serial killer who had raped and tortured and murdered 10 women in 3 counties. He tied 17-year-old Lisa up, he blindfolded her, and he took her to a secluded warehouse apartment where for 26 hours straight, he repeatedly and violently raped her and terrorized her. How she had the wherewithal at just 17 to make that animal somehow see her as a human being is beyond belief, but that's what she did. But Lisa is more incredible because Lisa was the only person that Bobby Joe Long actually let go. He killed every other one of his victims. Instead, he decided to dump Lisa in a park, blindfolded, before cowardly running off. So finally, safe from this beast, Lisa's troubles weren't even over yet. The police didn't believe her, and neither did her family. They all said she was just a runaway, making up stories. This entire thing was just so unbelievable. It was made into a film that you're seeing on your screen right now. It's a film called Believe Me.
Don't give up. Officer, Lisa wouldn't just run off and not tell me. Something's happened to her.
Tell us what happened.
The car was black. There was green carpet on the stairs.
Is this just some story to get attention?
And that look on her face tells the whole story. Young Lisa McVey grew up to be Master Deputy Lisa Noland, and she joins me live next. Lisa McVey Noland was abducted by a serial killer when she was just 17 years old. She was the only one of his victims that got away, and she even helped to catch him. The story was so incredible, it was made into a film called Believe Me, which has sparked new interest in the case here in the United States and around the world, and certainly a lot of interest from me, so we called her, and she joins me now. Lisa Noland, it's really good to meet you. First and foremost, I'm so glad I'm meeting you. I'm so glad you're alive. I'm so glad you grew up to be a law enforcement officer. So let's just start there. And secondly, have you seen the movie? And if so, it must have been unbearable for you to watch because it was unbearable for me to watch.
First, thank you for having me on your show. Up until today, I've never heard your show, so I do apologize. Was it hard for me to watch? I'm going to say no. I was actually on set during the filming. Helping basically directing the film. I wanted to get my story out there to educate others. Just because bad and horrific things can happen to a person doesn't mean you can't go on with your life and do good in the world and give back.
So part of your work, it's great that you're working, with middle school kids. You're a resource officer, in middle school now. You've also worked with the sex crimes division as well, with the same, group of the same law enforcement outfit that ended up tracking your serial killer / didn't kill you. However, I'm curious about how a police officer determines who's a runaway and who is missing. Because we had it happen up here this week. We had 2 kids who were gone for 5 days in Manhattan, and the law enforcement officer said, we're just not comfortable with this one. They seem like runaways. This must be a really hard decision for you to make.
Every day in law enforcement, you make this split-second decision, and that you come across i.e. routine traffic stop, i.e. Routine domestic violence. When it comes to a runaway versus someone being kidnapped, there's a lot of factors that have to weigh in to become something other than a runaway. Could the child have some mental disabilities, suicide note, etc.? For me, all my life I was subject to abuse. So I know the signs of, when a child's telling me the truth or lying. It's more obvious for me. I guess, you have to live and place yourself in my shoes where I've been from. So it comes naturally to me, I believe. But there are those moments where, is this kid really missing, or are they just a runaway kid? And in my instance, my grandmother reported me as a runaway. I never ran away a day in my life. I was too scared, especially at the age of 17. And knowing, the killings were going on back then, the last thing in my mind was, to be a runaway.
Well, and here's what's so remarkable about you. At 17, such a young age, you had the wherewithal to move your blindfold up a little bit and capture some of the details in the vehicle, like the make of the vehicle. That helped police to go out. No, a little different? Tell me.
Let me explain that little thing with the blindfold. It wasn't that I lifted my blindfold. You got to understand, I was, tied, bound by my wrists and my ankles. It was about when you take your fist and you tie a string around your fist, and you tighten your fist as tight as you can, tie the string. And when you release your hand, the string becomes loose. I decided to try and tighten my jaw as he was tying the blindfold on my eyes. And that gave a little leeway, and it did actually, in the end, work. And it made my blindfold loose. And each and every time he took it off,
Amazing.
And he put it back on, I did the same, diligent, thinking, and they had the capacity to make sure, tighten your jaw, and make sure the blindfold is loose. So I was able, to gather information just in case I had survived this horrific attack. And
it's just so unbelievable. At 17, you thought of that. And then the other thing that was amazing is that you put fingerprints all over the place, everywhere you could, where you were being held at his warehouse, sadistic apartment. You were fingerprinting everything, knowing that at some point, at least they'll know, I was here. Just incredible. There's a detail, Lisa, that I'm still trying to process. You sat front row at his execution just a couple years ago. I mean, how did you take that all in? How has that affected you?
May 23rd, 2019. Well, let's back up. April, I believe it was April 18th. I had been getting this phone call from an area code 850, not thinking it was from Tallahassee, spam calls, right? So in the midst of, unfortunately, talking to his students, basically chewing them out for something they did wrong, I finally decided to answer this call. It was calling all day. I had it on speakerphone, and when they said, "Hi, my name is Michelle Johnson from Tallahassee. Is this Lisa Noland?" And I said, "Yes, ma'am. It sounds like an important phone call." She reached out to me, told me that our governor, who I'm proud to stand by, Ron DeSantis, had just signed the death warrant for Robert Joe Long. And my first instant response was, I started crying. And it wasn't crying of emotion of, oh my gosh, it's over. I had closure a long time ago. It was about the day he was arrested, justice was served. To know now that he was going to be put to death, I knew justice would now be completed. And that was a big thing for me. And my next question was, why haven't you called the victims' families first? Why are you calling me? Because I want the other victims to have, the parents of their loved ones that they lost to be the first to be notified, because they deserve their closure. It's important to me to make sure everybody's aware that I forgave him a long time ago. I had to, because it's helped me be the person I am today.
Well, I can't tell you how happy we are talking, and that you are the person you are today. And thank you for your service. And I'm going to wish you a very special Merry Christmas. And thanks for being on the show tonight, Lisa. I hope you'll be a regular viewer now.
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Oh, ma'am's my mom. You can call me Ashley. Lisa Noland, thank you so much. Good to see you. All right, I'm going to switch gears because this has been happening to a lot of us. They walk right up to your front door and they just help themselves to your packages. Porch pirates, common thieves, Christmas Grinches, but see the YouTuber who takes them down and takes revenge by stuffing packages with glitter bombs and fart spray and, cameras to capture all the action, too. That is coming next. And also take the quiz, the Porch Pirate quiz. Which state has the most package theft? West Virginia, North Dakota, or Florida? The answer's coming up. Welcome back to Banfield. Did you make it in time? Did you hit the deadline? Today was the final day that you could send a first-class package via U.S. mail and still expect it to get there by Christmas. And if you didn't make that deadline, now your only option is a priority fee or, carrier pigeon or something. But as you can imagine, there are millions and millions of last-minute Christmas packages that are going to land on American porches next week, which means porch pirates are limbering up. How can you keep your packages safe, folks? More than 40% of us who've had porch pirates steal our stuff have bought video doorbells. But sometimes that means just being left to watch the thief in real time if you're not home at that very moment. And that's what happened to Baxter Bishop in Mobile, Alabama. While he was out, he got an alert that there was action on his front porch. So he clicks on the camera and lo and behold, he gets this, a female porch pirate walking off with his delivery. And if that's not nervy enough, she comes back so that she could get a second load. It happened to former NASA engineer Mark Rober, too. And when the police did nothing about it, he cooked up a much more aggressive approach to get revenge. Mark is the very popular YouTuber who builds porch pirate traps, complete with glitter and fart spray. Behold, his greatest hits with an intro from his friend Macaulay Culkin. Take a look.
So the idea is the bad guy comes sneaking by and then steals it off the porch. And then when they eventually remove the lid, a magnet taped inside triggers this Hall effect sensor, which tells the circuit board brain it's go time and everything is set in motion. And as far as I'm concerned, relatively harmless, karmic justice has never looked so beautiful.
Surprise, mother.
That was fucking bullshit.
Oh, it's a trick. I'll fool you.
Yeah, it's a trick on you. I love the part where you can't get the box back down. He's actually engineered that as well. So what if you're not a NASA engineer? Are you powerless to fight back against these people? Not at all, because I am joined by smart shopping and lifestyle expert Trey Bodge. Okay, Trey, tell me how I can protect my packages if I'm just the average consumer.
Sure. So thanks for having me. I think the most obvious way that is something that we don't think about often is to watch the tracking information. If a retailer is going to let you know when that package is going to arrive, you can make sure that you're either home or you can ask your neighbor to go by and pick it up, or you can have it delivered to your garage with Amazon Key. So there are ways that you can plan ahead when that package is coming. Also, if you are allowed to accept packages at your workplace, that's something that I would recommend, of course, as well. And, you mentioned the video doorbells. And, of course, if you're not home and you're just watching it from your office, that's not going to be helpful. But that information could be helpful in helping to track down that thief afterwards.
And we're just watching a few more of the thieves that do this so brazenly. By the way, this lady didn't even take the cigarette out of her mouth. She just, it was so easy for her. This wasn't even effort. Check it out. Never even stops to drop the cigarette butt. Just, nope, gonna get the other one too. Not even worried about the fact that there's video. Isn't it? They're so brazen. So here's the other thing. There's a lot of Amazon, like package centers where you can have your packages sent for pickup as well, so that you don't have to have it sitting on your front porch.
That's a great option. You can opt for that if you are shipping with Amazon. And then there is Amazon Key as well that gives access from the delivery person to your garage, for instance. So those are good options that Amazon offers. But really, we're very late in the game here with the holiday shopping season. So what I would recommend also, you mentioned we missed the shipping deadline for ground. I would opt for curbside pickup or in-store pickup with those retailers that offer that. And that is most of the major ones like Walmart, Target, Bloomingdale's, Macy's. So that's really what you should be doing at this late in the game, because you may not get your packages on time if you try to ship with ground shipping at this point.
And I've just got 20 seconds left, but Trey, having the porch cam, like this is all great video. It doesn't get you your stuff back. What does it do for you if you're just watching it live from your, from your desk at work?
Well, the main thing is that if you do pay by credit card, you are protected from theft, and you can get the police involved as well. So there are protections in place for you as a consumer too.
You can actually prove it was stolen when you fill out your police report. Here's the evidence. Trey Vaj, great to meet you, and thanks for this. I'd love to have you back.
Thanks for having me.
Awesome. Okay, I want to tell our viewers, a few minutes back, I gave you a Porch Pirate quiz. Here's the question again. Which state has the most package thefts? The answer is coming, but I also have this question for you as well. Ready? What percentage of Porch Pirates actually get caught? Is it 10%, 30%, or 50%? Both answers coming up next. Thank you for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.